and welcome to this very fall themed vlog. I am so excited to share this video with you guys because I did a bunch of fall activities that were super fun. My friend and I, we just really embraced fall. We actually have our own fall bucket list. We did that last year as well because we are both just very fall obsessed, and we're not completely done with our bucket list so far, but you'll see in this video what we got up to so far. And also, if you're wondering about these beautiful pumpkins in the background, you'll definitely see how I got them and also how I painted them. So I hope you enjoyed this video as much as it was fun to do. And I also read some awesome fall themed books. Like, the books in this video were just everything. Like, they just really gave the same vibes I was in for the fall themed activities. And now let's enjoy some fall days together. So we arrived at the pumpkin patch and we're going pumpkin searching to get some cool pumpkins that we're gonna paint later. We also got our books here and hopefully we can read a little bit and maybe have some cake because they have like a really cute what is it called? Hofladen
Cafe.
Yeah, they have a very cute cafe. And yeah, just come along. We have day 3 of our cozy fall week, and today we're gonna have a little cute book date. And I haven't really talked to you in the last 2 days, so I wanted to give you a quick update. Yesterday we did the pumpkin paintings of the pumpkins that we got from the pumpkin patch. Wow, tongue twister. And I think they turned out so cute. And I also wanted to update you guys reading wise because I thought I would bring this book to our little book date, but honestly, I already finished it. I really enjoyed reading this one. This is supposed to be a little bit like the movie When Harry Met Sally. I can't say anything about that because I haven't watched that movie, but I kind of want to now after this book. I can just tell you that I really like this book, but I would say that this is probably more of an exception of what I like and that this is not universally for everyone the best read. So if you want to read this book, just be aware that the main characters, especially the girl, is very emotionally unavailable and you don't really have miscommunication, I wouldn't say that, but a lot of like running away from your feelings, and I really enjoy main characters like that. I don't know. I would say that this is a bit similar to maybe Not in Love by Ellie Hazelwood and also Just for the Summer by Abby Jimenez. And not in terms of plot or writing style are these books similar, but our main character girls are similar. So if you enjoy them, then I think you would also really like this one. I, as I said, really like this, and I think I also like the writing style. I think a good way to describe this is probably to say that this is a very modern romance. I feel like this felt very how dating is like nowadays. And yeah, I think I would probably give this like a 4.2.5 star, since I really enjoyed this and couldn't stop reading it basically. I finished this one already, and now for our book date I need a second book. And I kind of feel in the mood for fantasy, since, you know, that's also very cozy and fall vibes. And I have this fantasy on my October TBR, Sinner's Isle, and I just really want to read this because I want to get this off my TBR shelf. However, when I think about the cozy book date I'm going to go on, I also kind of feel Emily Wilde's Map of the Otherlands, which is the second book of the Emily Wilde series. I know that this is a very cozy atmosphere and not a lot of action going on here. This is really just for the magical vibes and a very fairy-esque read. So I think this would be also great to read, but then I'm like, I should just stick to my TBR. So I'm really unsure of what to bring. Maybe I'll bring both and just see what I'm in the mood for. That's the perks of being a mood reader, isn't it great? But yeah, these are my two options. For our book date, my friend and I are going to like a book cafe, which I just really, really love. And I love it doing any season, but especially fall and winter, the book cafe is just the cutest atmosphere. So let's go. I wanted to update you guys after our reading date what book I chose, and can I just say that after our reading date I went to the gym and I'm just so exhausted right now. So you might even have guessed it from the clips I included from the book date, but yeah, I started with this one and I got about pretty much 50 pages in, and I don't know why I don't click with this book. Like, this is not a DNF, I will finish it, but this will be like a slow read. I think I should set myself a goal though. If I don't love it or have the same feeling still when I'm at page 150, so I have to read 100 more pages, then I will properly DNF it. I don't know why I'm not clicking with it. It's just something about these characters. They haven't even met yet, and I'm like, I don't really see you guys together. I feel like there's just another story in here that I would have preferred. And it's so stupid to say that because, you know, it like says on the back what story I'm in for. Our main character, Rosalinda, wants to flee the island because she's supposed to get picked to get married off to the king or one of his noblemen. And the king actually got recently crowned because his father died and he is quite young and they don't really know yet how he's going to rule. And I feel like, you know, there's kind of like a enemies to lovers, marriage of convenience story in here, but of course that's not the story we're going in for, and I'm just a bit sad and it's so silly. But yeah, also just the writing style is not really clicking with me. I'm not saying that this is a bad book, like by no means. As I said, like I can't really even pinpoint why I don't really enjoy this. It's not something, you know, where I'm like, oh, this is bad. Definitely people will enjoy this. It's just not for me. So after battling through the first 50 pages, I was like, okay, come on, I'm just gonna read Emily Wilde's Map of the Otherlands, and total opposite to this one. Sorry, my camera just died there, so maybe this is a different angle. But yeah, so I continued with this one. I also got about like 60 pages in, and I liked the first one, but it wasn't like an all-time favorite. I think I gave it like 3.5 stars. And I think maybe because in the first one, I didn't really know what to expect. And it took me a while to like get the atmosphere, get into the characters. And maybe now that I'm in, or I don't know, maybe something else, I just really, really enjoy this one so much more than the first one actually. And I think this is also the perfect book for this season, and something like that also makes me super happy. I don't know if it's because I'm just such a big mood reader, but honestly, when I was in the book cafe, I was like, this book matches the atmosphere and the vibe of my surroundings so much, and it just made me so happy. And yeah, I'll definitely continue with this one. I mean, as I said, like I will still read this as well, just like parallel to this one. I sometimes do that when I'm not like that into a book, but I still want to read it. I usually also go into another one that I like, so I always can like switch it up. But yeah, I just wanted to give you a little update about that, and that I'm just so happy to read Emily Wilde's Map of the Otherlands right now. And about tomorrow, which is our, I think, 4th day of fall activities, we actually gonna go first to this, I would still call it a farmer's market, but it's quite big, and you can also get stuff that is not farmed, if that makes sense. So maybe just a market then. And I'm just gonna unwind now, cozy up in my bed, probably read some more, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.
As the sun goes down, thoughts fill my mind. Seems like our summer is through. Everybody cheers for you. You're gone tonight. I'll be away.
Good morning, friends. Or it's not really the morning anymore. I actually had a very slow start to the day, and our plan for today was to go apple picking, but my friend's not feeling too well, so we're doing that another day. And I've actually been reading a little bit this morning, and I finished my second book in this video, Emily Wilde's Map of the Otherlands, and I absolutely adored this book. And also I was convinced that this was the final book, like that this would be a duology, and I was a little bit sad to say goodbye to these characters. And then I saw at the very end that there is a third book coming, and I didn't even know that. Like, was that the plan all along? I was so sure that this would be only a duology, but I'm very happy that we're gonna have a third book, because even though this is not my most favorite series, I don't know, I just really have a soft spot for this series and the characters, and it is so different from what I usually read. And I think I would probably give this a 4-star. I love this a lot more than the first one, and I think it has probably also to do with the plot. It was just a bit more fast-paced. I mean, in general, this is not really a fast-paced plot, so if you're looking for an action-packed story, that's not it. But in comparison to the first one, a lot more happened in here, and I liked the pacing a lot more, and I feel like I was just also more in the story. Maybe it was also just the right time to read it, because I feel like this is just the perfect cozy read. My camera and I are not friends at the moment, so sorry my camera died again, but yeah, I really enjoyed my time reading this. My 2 books that I did finish in this video were, first of all, perfect for fall, and also both really enjoyable. And yeah, so for the rest of the day, I'm just gonna do some work. Hi, since that last clip, it's actually been a couple of days, and I forgot to do a proper outro. Today is also Halloween, so happy Halloween. And I also thought I would use this little chance to tell you guys that the book I'm currently reading for like Halloween is The Kiss Curse by Erin Sterling, and this is basically Halloween Town, and this is just perfect to read on this day. I think I read the first one, The Ex-Hex, last year on Halloween, and it's just so sweet and it goes by so quickly. And yeah, I just thought, you know, as the end of this vlog, this was also very fitting. And as I said, I loved all the books that I read in here so far. Well, on another note, I think I can also update you on this. I got like 100 pages in, or a bit more than 100 pages actually, and I'm so close to DNFing it. I always have a really hard time to actually DNF a book, and especially when the book itself isn't even that bad, it's just that I don't vibe with it. And it sounds so weird because I've read worse books than that and finished them, so I'm like, I should finish it. It's just that I'm really not interested in the story, but I also then feel guilty for DNFing it. And you should never feel that way. Like, if you want to DNF a book, DNF a book. So I should really take my own advice. Since I started this book in this vlog, I wanted to give you guys an update. Meanwhile, I'm enjoying my Halloween read, and I also hope that you guys have a good Halloween, have a good day. Also give this video a like and subscribe for more bookish content, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!